Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back in. Let's see if I can get this up and running. We love OBS. There we go. It works. It's a new day. Good to see y'all. Hope you guys are having a blessed day today. We are going to continue the MudRunner 1-star challenge. Yo, Pele, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, my friend. Corhone, Colbluck, welcome in. Akimoto, welcome in. What's up, Oak? Welcome in. I am trying to let my coffee cool down here. Slow rolling this out. I did kind of woke up a little late today. Yeah. Nights are wearing me out. Nights are wearing me out, ladies and gentlemen, but we are here. We're going to have some fun. Vlad, welcome in. And yeah, we're just going to chill, have some nice little MudRunner fun today. Today's going to be the crossing. Hardcore. So we'll pop this out of here, I think. How do I remove you? Yes. There we go. Have I tried the challenges yet? I think I tried a couple of them. Actually, I might have done that before. I don't know. What's up, James? Welcome in. Oh, okay. So we have some news. I am officially a partner of Ubisoft. So they sent me an email. I do have the new Assassin's Creed game, I think. I don't know. Maybe. But I am a partner of Ubisoft now. I also applied for a partnership for World of Warships. Yeah. So if Saber doesn't want to give me any type of early access keys like they've been giving other people, I'm going to head to other places. But great news. I'm glad that some other creators have allowed me to get some type of info into their games, because I just love to create some content on some games and play them for you guys. Nikita, welcome in. I am Ubisoft now. Yeah, I wish I worked there. It'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I got accepted. I applied and got accepted. It was literally probably like a day. So we'll see what Wargaming says with the CC program and World of Warships. So it'll just open up more opportunities. They don't have a good reputation. It's not necessarily that I am like conjoining myself to Ubisoft. It's that they are going to provide me with early access on things. That's kind of what it's. Yeah. That's basically what it would be like. So it's not like they're paying me. It's not like they're going to. Basically, I would just get early access to video games, stuff like that. So I wish I was a Saber partner. Yeah, that's actually, I put that down whenever they ask like what games you're interested in. I put down Anno. So who knows? Gosh, the coffee is way too hot, y'all. All right, the crossing. I need to do something real quick. Need to look into something here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Hardcore, start new. Cool. And start. Yes, crossing. Here we go. I think I would like Anno too. Oh, scout trailer repair. Oh, this is a garage point. Okay, I'm gonna make sure here. Oh, there's the 255. There's the 4320. There's the garage. There's the B6A. Nice. There's another garage. Well, I'm gonna go discover all these, I'm gonna go, yeah. Let's discover some of these trucks here. So this one says refueler. Can carry short logs. Refueler. Okay, I need to find some type of garage point, I guess. Some type of garage unit to basically unlock one of these garages. So crossing is a crazy 1-star. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. I kind of forget this one too, so I need to understand how to do this. I forget the routing, but I think I remember I can get through up here. I don't know about here though. So let's go get some trucks. Wait, this is a garage, right? Okay, I just need to bring these back to the garage. Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right, cool. We got this. We got this, guys. They did give me a bunch of good trucks on the map, yeah. Okay, I need to do something here. Give me a second, y'all. No, not main menu. Setting. No, not control. Settings. Enter full screen mode. Oh, we got it. What's up, SD1? Welcome in. Glad you can catch me live. Yeah, man. Just started the crossing. Good to have you in. MudRunner likes Snowrunner. I remember playing on PS4. Yeah, it is. It's a fun game. Except for I need to navigate through trees a little bit better here. Alright, guys. I haven't had any coffee today, so I'm gonna be zombie-ish. Also, some good news is I think we're gonna get some news on whenever, oh my goodness, bro. Whenever Snowrunner Season 15 is coming out. Alright, let's cook through. We found him. He's floating in the air. Snowrunner news at 5 p.m., so that's noon my time, so... Hopefully I'm done with this map by noon, but no promises here. Okay, dude. These branches are like the bane. Yeah, so like, if they didn't have... Well, there's already one garage unlocked, so I can kind of just... Ooh, that's not good. I can just basically... hold on, let's go this way. Go outfit another truck and then just basically pull it over there, unlock a garage, etc. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to use C55. Like I used him before. So maybe we'll just not use him today. Oh, really? That's a scout? The B6? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That is something I did not know. Alright, I'm going to just go through all this junk. Not going to lie. And then, yeah, we'll get this. I need to get that watch point too, so we'll just kind of continue. Woo. Is this a mod map? No, this is called The Crossing. This is one of MudRunner's maps. And this is the reason why, like, actually taking shortcuts is because all this jazz. Let's get out of here in a little bit. You wish Snowrunner told you from the map what add-ons the truck has? Oh, you mean like when you roll up on it? What's up, Christopher? Welcome in. It can't be selected as a starter truck, really? So the 4310 can, but the 4320 cannot. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe we'll use that then. Yeah, maybe we're going to use that, I think. If I can't select it, probably haven't driven it much then. Yeah, so we'll put in some work. I feel like I always drive the 255. Yeah, the spare tire. Yeah, I forgot about that. Saying your full names makes you feel like you're in trouble. PC specs. I have a pretty good PC. Good morning, Vidant. Good morning to you. Oh, it's a good day. The Lord woke me up. I didn't go to the gym or do anything of a physical nature this morning. I was so tired. Working nights and then like trying to wake up in the morning like really early and then like do some type of physical activity before I stream or yeah. And then, you know, streaming and going right to work is just like, yeah. My day is basically packed with interactions all day, so. Oh, so it's like the 4380. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right. So the C4310 is a cab over. This is called the crossing today. You play this game with HD 620 integrated graphics? Oh yeah, you definitely could. It doesn't require too much computing power for this game. Much less than Snowrunner, which I kind of like that, to be honest. It's a good map. You just gotta kind of like get your ducks in a row and then get across the crossing. Well, yeah, and then yeah, and then start opening stuff up and all that good stuff. Get run on a potato. 2017 potato PCs. Yeah, there it is. Wait, I think I've played with this one on a different map. I forget what it was. We played on that with another map. Anyways, let's continue here, and then I'll jump back in that truck because I'm gonna actually go down here and get this watch point. Yeah, but I don't want to go that way. Are trucks random? Yeah, they kind of are, I guess. Oh, that's not good. I don't even have a winch. This is the first time I've been over. Oh, he's a fuel tanker? So Mateo, welcome in. I flipped my Scout over. What do I do in real life? Oh, nothing of importance, I promise. You know what? I'm just gonna take him. I'm just gonna take this truck, I think. But the only issue at hand is I could fall over. Top heavy add-on. Oh no, not this guy. Whatever, I'm taking this as Scout. Yeah, watch points. I guess I can go like this way, and then I don't know. I think that might go down that way, perhaps. Oh, did I not touch that? You know what? Never mind. Just like this. When I find a road, we'll take the road. I tried visiting India. I don't have the money to. I used to travel on the Air Force's dime, but I never went to India. I think I went to Bangladesh. Does that count? I've went a bunch of places, but I'd never been to India. There's got to be a road. Yes, that is the real SD1, yes. The actual SD1. Yep. The legend is here, yes. That is him. I'm glad he could stop in. He usually stops in, it's been a while, actually. The infamous. Oh, this thing is... Wait, where is this place? Are you telling me I have to navigate all back through here? I honestly, Black Wolf, I hope the next runner game is similar to this, rather than Snowrunner. I mean, I was like, sometimes I'll watch like different vehicles off-roading and stuff like that. Like I watched like a C255, or a Kraz 255, what do you want to call it, with like literally it looked like a garage trailer going through a river, and it was like one of the coolest things ever. But it was like super slow, right? Because like you would never just send that stuff. I can't believe they have a watchtower way back here. Like, what is the purpose of this? Come on now. Good thing I took this back here, not the little scout. I probably would have just went through the woods though with the scout. Oh man, if they remastered it, could you imagine? Could you imagine if they remastered? That would be amazing. It is pretty solid. I do have a graphics mod on here though, so... But even without that, I think it still looks good, but that's just my opinion. Remake with engine and tire upgrades? I don't know. This is gonna sound very, very weird, okay, when I say this. This is gonna sound very, very weird. Let me see if I can go back through here. Maybe not, actually. Let's not do that. Let's just go back this way. I'd be actually okay if there wasn't no upgrades to tires or engines. Well, I think that adds kind of like, I don't know. Maybe. I think if like engine options were unique and it wasn't just like everything was an upgrade. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I would rather have like engine options be something as like a side grade rather than the straight upgrade. Like if I want more efficiency, it's more efficient. If I wanted something else, there was like a trade. There'd just be trade-offs where it's not just an objective like this is the best pick. Oh my, oh my. No, I'm not going to try vehicle mods in this game. I'm just going to play with the actual trucks. Similar to how I play Snowrunner. Oh yeah, that is true. It's the legal limbo, yeah. Oh, like upgrades for the engine you have? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be like... I wish there was like maybe... Like take your engine, right? And there's different like upgrade... Like little weak spots. Like or like certain things you could like upgrade within your engine set, right? I don't know. That'd be so cool. I don't know. That'd be so cool. All right. I missed my point here. Okay. I need to go get some fuel first. I actually might have to use the Kraz. Just to do one garage unlock. Because this is like already a fuel truck, so I might as well just keep it as such for now. Yeah, I think so. Like just actual upgrading the current engine that's in your vehicle. That'd be kind of cool. I like that. Like upgrading your exhaust, upgrading different parts of your truck. I don't know what that all would entail, but I'm interested in that type of stuff. Like almost to the point where each player would have a totally different, almost like a totally different, like, not totally different, but like, oh, the truck is automatically refueled. Cool, let's go. All right, I need to, yeah. You know what the crazy thing is? I actually have to, oh my, lumber mill's all the way down here. How about that? Yeah, I need to get back to, I will run through the fuel station, go up here. This is actually pretty smooth sailing through this stuff. Go to the garage. Well, actually, no, I don't need to go to the garage. What am I doing here? I just need to go get the Kraz real quick. I'm gonna refuel this guy. Actually, hold up. Maybe I'll just take him to the garage right now. Yeah, let's just do that. Hold on. I don't need to get gas in him yet. I'm not even close to running out. Yeah, we're going right for the garage. Let's go. Let's go this way. I think this is the way to go. Yes, it is. I think. Yes. Wait a second, no. We're gonna go through here. Spit me out. Go to this garage. Yeah. I feel like it does have a lot of garages. What's up, Dave? I am enjoying the mud. Very much so. Good to see you, my friend. Here's the garage. Man, the tires look so good on this truck. They look so good. Like they're even this, it's even the same as what's on the vehicle. Nice, huh? Okay, I need a low saddle for this. Pulley, trailer hitch. Yeah, garage trailer. And then I'm going to go like this. I wonder if I can make it at least to my fuel. But we'll see though. I think we can. Literally that video, it literally was this trailer right here. Except for it had two big like tractor tires in the back, like right behind the container. But literally same truck. It was crazy. Yeah, it does seem to be very long wait these days with the console approval. I wonder why. All right, coffee. That's right. I need to drink my coffee. Hold on. Oh, that's good stuff. What's up, Alderar? Welcome in. Does console version have mods of this game? I would think so. A coffee sponsorship? Dude, I don't even know who would sponsor me. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, for anyone stopping in, I do have some news. I am a Ubisoft. I have like acquired a partnership with them, basically, a creator partnership, which is kind of cool. So hopefully I can get some games on release, on early access to kind of. Oh, only PC has mods for MudRunner? Oh, wow. Yeah, you picked the wrong spot. You definitely go swimming. Yeah, that's true. Is a really nice coffee company run founded by veterans? I don't know. I would have to look into that. Wow, dude, I'm actually like really... Oh, I can go faster. Kind of. What are they offering me? It's basically just like... I would probably say like early access to games. So Wind Shadows, the crazy thing is I don't know. I need to check my email and see if... But it took them 24 hours to approve me, which is insane. I can't even... Saber won't even give me keys or any type of DLCs to try out, but yeah. Companies that don't even know I make... Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's just craziness. I also applied for a community contributor for Wargaming, which is World of Warships. So I applied for that the other day as well. Actually, yesterday. I applied for both those yesterday, and I was already accepted with the partner program in Ubisoft. So like hopefully like when like Anno comes out and some things like that, I can maybe have some early access and we can check them out. But basically just early access type of stuff. How do you think Snowrunner became so popular of a game? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I know it's a very niche game, but I'm gonna be real. I don't think Snowrunner is as popular as people really think it is, though. Like when I tell people that I know about this game, they're like, "What? Like, what is that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very niche. Like, you have to kind of... Honestly, I don't even know how I fell into it. I'm glad I did, but I don't even know. Oh, look at that fuel consumption, bro. Almost. What's up, Richard? Welcome in. Yeah. It's popular, but it's still very niche, yes. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They haven't... Wargaming hasn't got back to me yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they say. I'm not expecting much, to be honest. I haven't... Anytime I've applied for something like this, I really don't expect much back in return. Or I don't really expect to be accepted. So I was kind of... a little bit blown away that I was replied to so fast with the whole Ubisoft thing. Like... Usually, like, a small channel like myself, they don't even look twice at something like that. Which is kind of weird. You played the OG Spin Tires? I have not played that. Oh, can we go fast here? No. Oh, yes, we can. Wait, you said April 10th is the date? Wait a second. Oh, PTS. Community announcements. Hi, runners. Oil and Dirt launches April 10th. There it is, guys. Somebody post that to my Discord. Anybody that's here it's in my Discord, post that, please, to the Snowrunner channel. If you haven't already. Nice. Oh, it's kind of far away, though. Isn't that kind of far away? I mean, I'm happy it's actually coming out, but man. That's in 2 weeks. What am I going to do with my life? You know what the crazy thing is? Watch this. Hey, I need to get my schedule. So I guarantee you I'm working on the 10th. I guarantee you I'm working on the 10th. I hope not. I hope not, because I would love to do a nice little long season 15 stream. Unacceptable. I can't quit. I don't make enough. I don't make money. I don't make enough money at that job for me to quit. Or I don't make enough money at that job anyway, so I can't. There's no way I could quit that. Yo, Doc, what's up? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Waiting for all platforms. Okay, I respect that. Everyone gets the Switch delay. Ooh, that's you stopped updating the game on season 13. I would say, honestly, season 13 and 14 are good. 15 looks very interesting. I think I passed up my fuel and I just beeline to the garage, so. Yes, Ghost, we just seen that, yeah. April 10th. Good morning, Ghost. Okay, so then my guess would be maybe... what's up, Drop? Welcome in. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, guys? I want to do something here. Actually, I want to play this truck, okay? I'm gonna do something here. It's probably gonna be kind of weird. I'm actually gonna go back to the garage and re-outfit this thing because I want to play this instead of the C255. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the C255 a refueler. We're gonna put a garage trailer on this, and then we're gonna go get the other garage. I think. Yeah, you definitely can tell the passion, that's for sure. I don't know, I'm gonna say this, though. Naked Dave has been talking to me basically, like, about how, like, slowed down vehicles feel much more stable and weighty just from tuning their speed down. I'm going to agree with that, actually. Like, I feel as though, like, when you slow things down, like, your vehicle doesn't feel as light, I guess. Okay, cistern. No, I don't want the spare wheel. I want this. Take this off. Trailer hitch. Garage. I mean, if you look at like expeditions, I don't really think those vehicles weigh too much more than like normal scout vehicles or what they weigh in Snowrunner. I think it's, and I really think it's this, I think it's the slowed down nature of the game. When you slow things down, I think you tend to feel like a vehicle is heavier. Now, I can't speak to like the actual like physics from interaction with like things around you, like in MudRunner, no joke. Where is the fuel cistern? Okay, you know what I actually want to do? Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. Yes, we want all the fuel. I can say this. Being able to run over trees in this game, run over stumps, I do feel like my vehicle is not... I don't feel as afraid of the terrain in this game as I do in Snowrunner. Basically, Snowrunner, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna sound kind of dumb, but I run around almost... I'm not gonna say afraid, but I run around basically like with respect to everything else around me. In this game, everything is respecting me. Do you know what I'm saying? Engine torque nerf and softer suspension. I think there definitely is like an engine torque nerf. I'll say that for sure. Engines are definitely not as strong in this game. Okay, I need to go here. Yeah. Let's do this out. Yeah, the engine torque nerf and softer suspension. Yeah, that stuff like that, man. Also slowing things down because objectively the game is... The gearboxes are definitely slower in expeditions. Just vehicles travel slower. So it makes it feel like... Yeah. Feels like they're more weighty. It feels like they're... better balanced. There were some powered by drive shaft, not detectable. That's kind of cool. Wait. Oh, spin tires mods? Okay. I think they probably have some mods like that actually in they probably have some type of mods like that for Snowrunner. Snowrunner sacrificed that in favor of speed. Yeah, that's something I'm not in agreement with. So like I didn't know. So like back in the day, before playing MudRunner, I didn't know this, right? Like I just thought like the MudRunner was like similar speed, similar to this with just no add-ons, okay? That was like my perspective. So like that's why I kind of never played MudRunner before. Like I was actually like took the time to actually play it. Like guys like SD1, Max Power, who actually bought me this game. So thank you, Max, if you're watching. Even District. What's up, Station? Welcome in. Yo, neighbor. Thank you for the raid, man. How was your stream? You playing Spin Tires? Is it a Spin Tires day for the neighbor? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the raid, man. Raiders, welcome in. We're just playing some 1-star hardcore. I did see the announcement, April 10th. Yes, I did see that. Let's get some gas over here so then I can use this in some form. Back to brutal mode? Oh, nice. Where are you at? Michigan, brutal mode? Okay, let's stop this engine. Let's get back in the sea. Okay, guys. I'm gonna cross somewhere. I think what I want to do. I think there's a crossing up here actually that I want to take. So I don't know if I'm gonna take that or not. We might do that. Oh wow, the trees are moving. We might take this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna cross at this big spot up here. Oh, you're doing logging and then Dave's Dangerous Deliveries? Seriously? Oh, dude, let's go. That's awesome. I think I go here, 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 and then cross. It's not there. Take the second road. Are you sure? What do you mean it's not there? There's not a crossing there? I thought it's way too deep. Is it really? Has anyone crossed there before? I thought I crossed there before, though. Okay, I'm going to take your word for it, but I'm coming back. Coming back for that. Road? Where we're going, we don't need roads. I'm just joking. I'll follow it. I will listen to advice. H gear away. I think I can get across that crossing point. I really do think I can. I'm gonna try it at some point, but wait, what movie reference that? I just made a movie reference again without knowing. Going through that bog is annoying. Okay, so there's like a bog. Oh, that's right. Yes, there is a bog there. Yeah. The bog going to that area. Yes, that is true. Was it Back to the Future? Wait, seriously? Wait, what did I say? I'm starting to do this without involuntarily. I'm just making movie references now. This is I don't know if this is bad or good, guys. Oh, that's right. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, yeah. Okay. I didn't even know that was a movie quote. I just I don't know. I didn't even think that was a movie quote. Wait a second. I need to move chat here, guys. Sorry about this. I've been playing World of Warcraft and I had my chat window in a different place here, so I need to like move this kind of down-ish. See if that works. No, that doesn't work. Sorry. I need to slide this over. There we go. All right, I got a question to ask you guys. Do I have any people in here that know a lot about computers? Okay, so listen to this. Oh, okay, so check this out. I bought a 1440p screen, okay, from LG, 240 hertz to play this game. We already know this game, well, not this game, Snowrunner, yes, doesn't run well above 60 frames, okay, performance-wise, we know that. But that monitor broke after like 6 months of use, and I sent it back to LG, but in the meantime, I got a replacement that's also a 1440p screen. My second screen, which I usually just monitor, I use to either like monitor chat, monitor like the stream, is a 1080p. Is it better for a graphics card to process two screens at 1440p rather than like one at 1440p and one at 1080? Like, is it better to have like the same resolution type screen across the board? Ask AI. I probably should. Hey, what's up, Eric? Welcome in. You're newer to Snowrunner player. I want to say thank you. Really appreciate my videos. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you could stop in. I'm glad they're helping you. What has been your favorite video, Eric, if you don't mind me asking? So it's better for scaling. Okay, so I need to monitor back. Because like if I don't really need it, because like I'm not gonna lie, like I don't need. I just didn't know if it was gonna be like. I don't want to, how do I say this? I don't want to basically make my GPU work harder than it has to, even though it is a pretty good GPU. I don't want to make it work harder than it has to, like all the time, to process more pixels. Do you see what I'm saying? That's kind of like my thought behind it. I didn't know if it was like easier just to process one resolution across the board. Yeah, I run two different res settings. Yeah, I do. Nice, man. I'm glad you've been liking the content. There's zero performance concerns. If the monitors have different pixel density, then things will look a bit different on each screen. Yeah, that's kind of something I noticed, Dave, is like if I run like a 1440p video on my 1080p, it doesn't look good. Like it doesn't. Like I think I played a video recently on my other screen because sometimes I'll watch things and I'm like, yeah. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh heavens. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look... I can't even see the water. I know I can get across here. Maybe I should go down the beach a little bit. Oh, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I go... I don't know if this is right, guys. I feel like it's wrong. I might just try it. All right, let's do it. Morning raindrops. Oh no, dangerous water level. Holy mackerel. Am I even moving, bro? I think so. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I can check the water depth, but I can't check it unless it's actually discovered. That is the issue at hand. You know what? If this was Snowrunner, I would have already been flipped over. Get out of there. I'll just go with the river, I guess, and make it work for me. Maybe, I guess so. The explore radius around your truck? So not really. Yeah, you need to... I think that's why I need towers. But we will take the other route up top. Okay, so it's kind of not really an issue over here, though. Have you tried connecting the non-important monitor to the CPU integrated graphics? No, I haven't. They're both plugged into the GPU. So they're not... It's not really an issue. It's just... I didn't know, because... How do I say this? Like, if I don't really need to have that other monitor, like, I can just send it back and get my money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really need it. That's my concern. Hopefully I can get to the actual, Oh, dude. That's a long way to go through the garage. I need a fuel station. Wait, I can go to this fuel station here and then go to that garage. So I'll go left. Binox would be pretty sweet. Oh, that's right, dude. I'm running a speed run right now. I can see the time is up there. It says 10 minutes. I just don't need that much. I'm actually going to go left here because I want to get over, yes, to the left. Even if the indicator says you don't? Really? That part I like. Oh wow, I'm all repaired. I'm actually going to grab this tower while I'm down here. Kind of, yeah. I kind of did. That one part, the water levels seen. Open sesame. Alright, where's that fuel station? It's like right over here. It's in a weird spot too. Very weird spot. Did I pass it? No, I didn't. It's up here. Here we go. Let's get some fuel. Go get this garage. Rinse and repeat. Where does that go? I want to see where that goes. It's been a while. Forget this map. You know what I should have done? I should have played the 1-star challenge right after I completed the game. Just so I had kind of like knowledge of all this stuff prior to. Oh, this is pretty sweet. Oh, it resets? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yes, I'm running, this is called the Adega mod. So it makes things a little bit more colorful. I like this, but I want to go... Well, I guess I can go this way. Yeah, I gotta cross the river, yeah. Look at that, dude. Bye-bye stumps. Actually, I'm gonna go through. Okay, stumps. Leave me. Thank you. Have you disabled the added diff lock on highway trucks and stuff? I think I did. I think so. I haven't run into one of those trucks again, but I think I did. Everything looks vanilla so far truck-wise. It's good. Okay, that's good. All right. I actually want to get this watch point. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to recover my scout to this vehicle here in a second, and then I'll do the rest of the scouting. After I do this garage. Okay, Mr. Gearbox, just chill. Okay, garage number 2 is good. What are ya, HR shoving stuff? Oh, this is recallable. Let's go. Recall? Wait. Here we go. Here we go. All right, child, let's go. Whoa, there's a 65. What are my 2025 goals for YouTube? Not quit. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. My 2025 goals would... Honestly, I would hope that Saber... my goal is to maybe convince Saber to give me early access on one of their new titles coming out. At some point. especially for like a runner series or something. Because I've been asking for those things for like probably 10 emails now and 10 submissions, and they've been stiff arming me. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That is Jim Carrey, yeah. Okay, let's stay on the road. Stay on the road here. Stay on the road. Okay, just chill. I think, is this the turn here? Yeah, kind of. You know what? Let's just do it. It's in their favor? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's either they don't know who I am, or I'm not big enough for them to feel like it's a good idea. Which is probably both. I am a very small creator. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to get on Saber's radar with its games concerning off-roading. That's my goal. Ooh. The K700. How about that? Hello, sir. Come back this way. We'll go through. Go through again. This way to the watch point. The watch point. Oh my goodness, there's so many. So many. Nate. Stop that. Let's go. Wait, this truck here, SD, is the Con Marshal? Seriously? Wait, what is going on here? Why? Oh. Get me out of here. Get me. Wait, this is the Con Marshal? Wait, for real? Every creator starts from zero? That's true. I remember for about 2 years, I streamed to no one. Myself. So like imagine, so like people nowadays, like I feel like people nowadays, they'll get affiliate, like Twitch affiliate within like a couple months, right? Just because it's not super hard to do it compared to like what I did. It literally took me like 2 years to get Twitch affiliate. What is going on? Why am I going this way? I like the way this looks more than the original too, actually. Where am I going? Where are you, Watch Point? Where are you, Watch Point? Why can't I find you? Oh. Okay, Nate. Alright. There's the garage. Yeah, I definitely like the way this one looks better than the one in Snowrunner. Definitely. Okay, let's go. Back. Backing up. I think it drives really good, man. Turns well. Runs over pumpkins well. Gotta love it. There's the garage. Go. Let's continue. Best backwards driver in all MudRunner, yeah. Whoa, dude. Wait, Spin Tires only had one Scout and this was it? Are you serious? So this truck has been here in the series for that long. So basically, like the Con Marshall and the C255 have been like the longest standing vehicles in the series. Is that kind of like what has been the thing? What's up, Papa? Welcome in. I don't want to go through this stuff. April 10th, guys. April 10th is the day. That is the day of the 24-hour stream. No, I'm just joking. Should I do something like that? Stream? Subathon? Streamathon? Gatekeeper-a-thon? And have mercy. Okay, that's good. All that stuff is unlocked. Isn't that funny? Oh, I remember what I used to do. I remember what I did before, guys. I remember I put my last run, I put a fuel tanker right here in the center. And then what I did was, whenever that fuel tanker crossed, yeah, he just, yeah, was able to fill up. It was present in every beta 2009 and 2013, as well as SR as well. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I need to go discover this garage here, so we'll go do this now. But I'm going to use this. Okay. Yep, it took the buffs away. This used to have diff lock because of the buff from the Adega mod, but now it doesn't. Okay, we're all good now. The Scout was introduced in 2013 in the beta. This is crazy, dude. 2009 this whole thing started. Closing day. Selling. Oh, nice. You bought a home. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. It is such an achievement, dude. Seriously. What's up, District? Welcome in. Okay. Let's get this thing. I need to turn him around, though. So then I can just like hook this up and then just straight up depart for the other garage. That should be good enough. Trailer hitch. Garage semi. Let's go. Haven't I used the Kamaz enough in the ridge? Yeah, pretty much. I'm just using him one time here. Gosh, that was so many. I used him so much on the ridge too. Oh, it was like my only vehicle. Like I literally had two, what, was it two of these? I forget. It was like two of these and that was it. Like, what a dice roll, huh? But yeah, we're going to use the other truck for logging whenever I get a chance. sold your current house and buying a new one? Nice. Closing dates on the 11th. Current house for 10 years. Wow, man. That's awesome. So what made you buy and or sell and buy? Why do some have a hard time reading the Bible? What do you mean? I don't understand. I think it's about your passion. So think about like this. Let's say you're into like a fantasy book, okay? Like let's say like you're like a Lord of the Rings nerd, right? So like every time you pick up that book to read it, your mind is fully engaged, right? You're totally like captivated by learning it, right? That's kind of why some people... So for me, like reading the Bible is I'm reading about the one who created me. Basically, when I read the Bible, I know who I am. Like that's where my identity is in. So for me, it's like, it's life-giving. There's the garage. Yeah, if you're not into it, you won't want to read it. It's right. Look at this. We have ourselves a... Oh. Okay, time to do some logs, guys. Logging kiosk to the Lamba Mill. I want to do some... I'm not that green. Wait, what still makes me green? How am I still green? Okay, so, I will go to... Actually, this kiosk here might be the one to do, because I can just roll right through after this and maybe get some fuel. No, actually, I don't like that. I think this is the better move than I just go like this. I think I did this last time. So... You wanted something newer and smaller. Our current house is 120 years old. What? 3 stories? Wow, dude. That is wild. Garage parts. I mean, don't need that. Log carriage. Log carry-R. Where's the hitch trailer? I wonder though, if I should go shorts. Will this do a crane with a shorty? No. Darn. This is for mediums. I don't want to do mediums. I guess I could do mediums. I kind of want to do smallies. Smally ollie. Smally ollie. Smally ollie. Crane support spare wheel. Okay, so spare wheel. Get out of here. And I need crane supports. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We're trying, kind of. All right, there's mediums. I think. Maybe we'll run some mediums. You read too much at one time, you don't get overwhelmed by reading and getting distracted with my own voice. Honestly, I have the same thing that happens to me, Dustin. That's literally the same thing. I think what I do is before I read, I pray. But like also like if I'm not retaining anything that I'm reading, but like I don't know, my theory on I don't say my theory, my thought on like reading the Bible or just reading God's word is it's more about accepting it than actually understanding it. That's gonna sound really weird to some people. Some people are gonna be like turning their nose up at that, but like it's like, how do I say this? If we're a child of God, it never says in the Bible that you're an adult, right? It says you're a child of God, right? So like, if you think about yourself as a child, right? Anybody who's out there as a parent and has like a small child, that small child doesn't know that a stove is gonna burn their hands, right? But as a parent, when they go to reach for that hot object, you stop them, and the child doesn't know why, right? They don't know why you're doing that. They don't know it's for their own good. And they kind of like get a little bit upset whenever you stop them from doing something that's going to hurt them, right? Or you tell them that they're going to do something that's going to hurt them. So they basically have to accept that it's about accepting like their God is for you, not against you. So like with that being said, in that mindset, like I read the Bible as, I want to know him more. Because he's for me, not against me. Where am I going here? Have I looked into other religions? I have listened to a lot of apologetics on, I guess I would say a lot, I wouldn't say a ton of apologetics, but good enough apologetics on other religions to know that, yeah, there is only one God and he was made flesh. Do I think the slower pace gameplay? Honestly, dude, I think so, SD. I would rather have slower paced, honestly. Dude, I have ADHD too. I have ADHD too. Honestly, like yeah. I think this as well. I think me playing video games more has actually been worse for like my attention span. Not even gonna lie. Crane? It is very gritty. Welcome in, Jimmy. Wait. I mean, I probably have like some type of learning disability, I'm not gonna lie. And God has just had mercy on me to be able to go to school and do some of the things I've done, because if you talk to people that know me personally, they would probably tell you I'm not the smartest person they've seen or they've come in contact with. Okay, oh, trust me, I'm not a smart man. It's like as Forrest Gump said, I am not a smart man. I know what love is. Oh. I feel like I could go through there. I still feel like I'm in my teens, man. I remember I went this way before on my last playthrough. I'm pretty positive. You know, someone said something. I appreciate that, Richard. Thank you. You know, I heard I watch a lot of survival shows. Like right before I go to bed, I'll watch like this on, what is it, on like Amazon Prime. They have these live TV networks that are called like, well, I think the one TV show is like a live, it does like Man vs. Wild, like dual survival and stuff like that. All these different, you know, shows that are for, I'm gonna go in here and get gas actually, for like survival, right? So for this show called Dual Survival, I was watching it and Cody Lundin is basically a survival expert who goes barefoot. He's been going barefoot for like over 30 years now, I think. I mainly watched that show for probably the first 2 seasons because like Dave Canterbury was probably one of the better partners that he had, or Cody Lundin had. But a quote that Cody Lundin said is, "Knowledge is power and it's very lightweight." And that one kind of like hit me. I was like, wow. Like it's very lightweight, but it's hard to learn. It's hard to actually acquire knowledge. And I think knowledge, actually, you're just the way we are as humans. Somebody could tell you something that is knowledge, and we could actually just reject it because we don't like how that knowledge and that feel, just the knowledge of learning something like that feels. It's like when, how do I say this? For instance, like when I first started working out, my dad bought me a weight bench, okay, in my basement. And I went downstairs and started working out, doing things I thought was right, okay, how I thought things were like proper. Then my dad comes along and examines me, and this is literally from the book of Proverbs. You know, everybody thinks that something's right in their own way until their neighbor comes through and examines them. But my dad came down and was like, "No, you're not doing this right." So like, of course, like I turned my nose up at it, like, you know, I'm a young kid. I think I know everything. The thing is, like, if he would have taught me that and wouldn't have like stopped me, I would have probably hurt myself. So like in that regard, like I didn't appreciate someone's knowledge until I guess later in life. And that's kind of like the story of my life is like, yeah, people will tell me things that I should know. And a lot of times I don't take advice because I think I know a better way, and it's not the better way. So yeah, a humbling thing that I need to learn more, and I'm trying to learn more as I age, is I do not know everything. Like I actively check myself and try to say to myself, hey, you don't know everything. Well, I don't think I know everything anyways, but scripture that comes to mind is, think of yourself lesser than others, of less value than others. And I think like that is one of the more humbling verses that comes to my mind, is because then that's kind of saying like, hey, like these other people, they are worth just as much in God's eyes as I am. So just humbling, man. Like I even think sometimes here's the thing is like little things, like even just being in a line at the grocery store and wanting to be in front of someone, like when they're just doing something stupid or they're like taking forever, you're like, oh, why can't I just be in front of you? Why can't I just be in front of you? Like, let me just check out first. And it's like, no. And like literally I'll hear the Holy Spirit say, no, like this person matters just as much as you do. Like, and they were here, you're going to honor that. And like, it's like you're constantly in a battle with your flesh against your spirit. And it's just, it's literally scripture. It's, we don't battle in flesh and blood. We battle with powers and principalities. So. Oh, seriously. I mean, it's because, and the thing is like, I think the problem at hand is like what I think, and this is probably going to rub a lot of people wrong. I think the whole self-love movement is actually, I'm going to say this, and some people would turn their nose up. I think it's demonic, actually, to be honest. If you just look at it black and white, it's basically self-centered. It's basically saying like, I matter more than everybody else, and then after I matter, then other people matter. But that's like the whole self-love thing is self-centered, actually. Like, Because like, or like loving yourself. People are like, oh, you have to love yourself. But like, thing is, you already love yourself. Or you wouldn't want to put yourself in front of people in lines. You wouldn't get up and brush your teeth. You wouldn't get up and comb your hair. You wouldn't go to the gym. You wouldn't feed yourself good food. All those things, right? Because like, love is not necessarily about, love is not a feeling. Love is doing the best for someone despite the way you feel. So I think we all know that we don't feel that great about ourselves most of the time, but we still do the things to give ourselves the things that we need. That is love, right? So you already love yourself. What I think we struggle as human beings is to love people as ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm trying to do as a human being. Like, less about Nathan, more about other people. And it's a hard thing to do. It's a very hard thing to do. I probably could have overloaded. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to run these back and forth. Maybe I'll overload when I do this one. I think so. But hopefully I don't get washed away. Because it could happen. I wonder if I can go down this way. I wonder if I go in this way. You don't know what you want to be when you become an adult? Dude, I don't even know what I am. And I am an adult. Well, I mean, I know who I am, but like... Wow, that was crazy. I should have flipped there. That was wild. I should have flipped. That was so close. Okay, I think I can go through the blockage now that I have. Yeah. I think I can go through here again to this kiosk, maybe? The armor of God, yes. Breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, sandals of peace. I think it's a belt of truth. I think the sword of the word of the living God. You're about to start Pedro Bay, Alaska. I can say the Mountain River was a horrible map. Oh wait, why do you think Mountain River was a horrible map? Yeah, it says, I think there's a quote, I don't know if it's in John, but it says if you hate your brother and you say you love God, you are a liar. It says basically, how can you say you love God when you hate your brother whom you have seen and you say you love God whom you have not seen? So like, basically like in essence, it's, if you don't love your neighbor, if you don't love the people around you, how can you say you love God? Like God has commanded us to love people. Right? Loving is not necessarily agreeing with people or affirming what they do. But love is also telling people the truth, which is an amazing thing. It's not Snowrunner. It's true, it's not Snowrunner. Finally, be strong in the Lord, his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so you can take your stand against the devil when he schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against authorities, against powers in the darkness in the world, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Yes, that's exactly the verse. The tasks and the concepts, or the contests, yeah, those are terrible. That one contest on the downhill or whatever, you have to like go down that one hill, that's terrible. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Felt extremely repetitive. It can feel that way, yeah. It can. That task that you go downhill like that, or not the contest, I think I just did it with like the 745C. Oh, there's my path. There we go. There we go. If everyone behave with this mindset. But that's the thing. People don't. And like, and that's just because of, it says in the Bible that all men love darkness. And see, the thing is, like, people don't like to be told they're wrong. And I'm gonna speak for myself here. I hate when I'm wrong. I absolutely hate it. I don't know who likes when they're wrong. Let's be honest, all right? But like, I would say this, like, if I wasn't to tell people that Christ, that you are going to go to hell if you don't accept Christ, people would say, like, if I say that, they're like, oh, you're being hateful. But the thing is, like, it's actually the opposite. Because I love you, I'm telling you the truth, okay? So, like, there's a thing, it's called, I believe it's actually prosecuted by law. It's called depraved indifference, or it's called wanton endangerment. That is a basic, that is essentially meaning that you have no regard for human life. I'll give you an example. If I were driving down a road and I saw there was a cliff and the road was falling away, right? And I turn my car around and I just drive. And I don't stop my car, and I don't either make an attempt to stop people going that way at full speed at 65 miles per hour or whatever kilometers per hour that is. If I don't have any type of regard for their lives and I let them go to their demise, that is basically God holding me into an account of saying, you did not care for my people. Okay. So like, that's why I tell people about Christ, right? Because I care about them. So yeah, that's essentially why. I don't want to ever like stand before the judgment seat and people behind me say, Nate, well, like, why don't you tell me about God? Like, I literally sat there in your stream. Or like I sat there in the same line that you were in, or I went to the same boot camp you were in, or the same squadron, and you never told me about this. You never told me a way I could say, like, God could have saved me. So that's my soapbox for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We haven't got into the deep stuff in a while, but I love it. So with all that being said, video games don't really matter. It's lovely that we can come hang out, nerd out. I love it. But I think the point of this channel is to care about people. Oh, we got a triple. I can't believe it. Hey, what's up, Danny boy? Welcome in. And like, no joke, I have waves of feeling, how do I say this? We're talking personal things. I have waves of like not feeling like I should be, like, I honestly, sometimes I feel like I should be working a job that is more fit for what I went to school for, okay? And I go through waves of feeling like I should be, yeah, doing something more along those lines, right? But then I think back to times we talk about things like this, or I talk about, you know, faith on stream. And if I was working that same job, I would not do any of those things, because I would have my time invested in the rat race of making more money just for my own household, right? But the thing is, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the house I live in, like, I just live here. God is the provider, like Jehovah Jireh, man. The Lord provides. So like, I bounce back from the whole like getting caught up in the rat race of society, of like money and trying to make more of it. That, yeah, because there were a time it was the good old days, if you're talking about money, but like, that's the thing, money is not everything. I feel like there's more fulfillment in a lot of this, even though it is just video gaming. So Yeah, you can, honestly, you can play MudRunner if you want to. I would go play it, Danny boy. I'd go try it out, man. I really think you'd enjoy it. It's going to be different. I will say that. But I feel like if you look at it with like new eyes and don't try to compare it too much with like the plethora of add-ons and vehicles in Snowrunner and like customization wise, and just feel it for how it plays, I think you'll enjoy it. I'd be a good priest. Honestly, I don't know. I think like my ministry is basically my gaming platform. No, you're right. It is. Like, you shouldn't worship money. It says money is like the root of all evil. I mean, we're supposed to use it as a tool, right? But it shouldn't control our lives. It's nice to have things. Like, let's be real. It's nice to have things. I think we all know that, right? It's nice to have things, but you can't take any of those with you. Like, honestly, man, like, I get into my car at 10 o'clock at night to drive home from work, okay? And I literally thank God that I even have a car to drive in. I mean, after I mow my grass, as much as I hate mowing my grass, I thank God that I even have legs to walk on, to mow my lawn, that I have breath to breathe still, because my time on this earth is, I don't know when it ends. Like I think we all have this mindset of like, oh, I have all these years left. Like, we really don't. We you know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't know those things. And I think like the way I try to be more thankful is understanding that my house is not my house. It's what the Lord has allowed me to live in. Like, I'm a steward of it. So like my dad used to always tell me this, and this is something that's always like rung in the back of my head, is he would say, take care of the things that God has given you and he will give you more. Like, honor the things that he's given you. So I try to do that, but I fail in a lot of ways, in more ways than one. You end up going to the hockey game because you were unfocused and hyper. Honestly, man, I think whenever you have time to, and you can kind of like calm your mind down, it's like this. So like, how do I say this? Have you ever been around somebody you know that really doesn't want to be around you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've hung out with people that I can just kind of visibly get the feeling that they just don't really want to be around me right now, and they don't want to hang out with me. So like, if you think about it, like, I think about it like this, like, God doesn't want your fake worship, or like, he doesn't want you to spend time with him if you don't want to spend time with him, right? Because it doesn't mean anything. It's just a clanging cymbal. Like, and that's why I always say, like, even at like when I worship in the car, if my heart is not in it, like, I'm not going to do it. But like, when my heart is in it, it has to pour out. But like, I mean, like, if we're made in the image of God, like, he also, some of the ways we think, like, or just process things, like, God is also, he understands, like, but the thing is, you gotta understand, God is a lot more understanding than we think, and a lot more loving than we think. Actually, we don't even know, you can't even fathom how much God loves you. He wants you to spend time with him, but like, yeah, I wouldn't want to spend time with someone who didn't want to spend time with me. Do you know what I mean? That's why we're like, when you decide to sit down and spend time with God, just give him your all. There's one. We got one more. We got one more to go, guys. Coffee talks are great. All right. I need to deliver a lot of logs here. Yeah, lots of logs. Okay, so I think we overstack this. Yeah, we're going to overstack this, I think, with mediums. A little bit unfortunate, yes. I was hoping it would be... I'm going to go get logs first, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little bit unfortunate, honestly, Alpha. I was hoping for it to be a little sooner, but I understand. I think what they're doing is, what Dave said, is they're basically putting out... Like, everyone is going to be able to access Season 15 at the same time, even console users, even, like, Nintendo Switch. I think that Switch is kind of what's holding everything up. So, like, now Switch users will have the same release date as PC users and stuff like that, so... I'm glad you enjoy the conversations. I do. Okay, okay. Man, I thought they were going to... Did anyone post that to my Discord yet? That announcement? If you guys could. It probably already is. I haven't checked. I guarantee Corehone already did it. Man, April 10th. I need to check my schedule. I seriously need to check to see. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Corehone. I really need to check if, oh. I need to check. Hopefully I don't work, man. I would love to do a nice, at least like an 8-hour stream if I could find the strength to do it. Oh, no, that's right. I'll go get gas on the way back. That's right. That's right. That's right. Actually, I actually might go through this bog. Funny enough. We might do it. I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. I'm gonna get gas and go right through that bog. And then I'll probably intercept this truck with the Kraz. Perhaps. To basically fill him up, because he's going to burn a ton of fuel trying to get through that junk over there. Just to take a different route. You know, switch things up. It kind of does, doesn't it? Kind of feels like Roadcraft a little bit. Honestly, the way those trucks operate in Roadcraft is actually really nice. They feel good, even though it's not a runner game. It feels good. I need to be able to make this turn. Before I do this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get some more coffee, and then we'll push this out. I'm going to just type in "be right back" into the chat. I'm not gonna put on the "be right back" sign, and then yeah, we'll just bounce. So I'll be right back, guys. Oh, brother. Welcome back. What's so special about April 10th? April 10th is season 15 release. Did I say season? Wait, yeah. Yeah, 10th. Yeah. Gonna be a good day. Hopefully. I should have grabbed my book bag upstairs and checked my schedule. It's like I don't want to do that because I feel like I'm gonna be very disappointed. There we go. Actually, there we go. Can I get a triple? Actually, it's probably not going to do that now because loading is like weird. Oh. Almost a trip. Whatever. I feel like this overstack is going to be so weird though. I need to get these like to the front of the cab. Yeah, Snowrunner's on Switch, yeah. I honestly like Roadcraft, and I think probably the newer games are not going to be on Switch. I just don't think it's going to handle it. I think it's good and bad. I think good for like, because the engine will probably just get better. Okay, what is going on, dude? Like, can I turn you the other way? Am I like zeroed out? Yes, I am. Or I'm just completely... Gosh, this crane is so much better. Maybe not, I don't know. Control, yeah, that's exactly it, SD, is the crane is better, the controls are not. Or maybe the controls, man, it just feels like Roadcraft, Snowrunner, MudRunner, like crane controls on all three are just different in their own way. So like getting used to them after playing one for so long is probably the most challenging part. Oh, I got a triple. That was weird. This is what we're doing. What's the highest low saddle in Snowrunner? I have no clue. That's a good question. I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue. Gas station. And then I think we push through here. This might be a very muddy endeavor, but we're going to do it. Yeah, you might be right. It might be Mastodon. They're going backwards. Like MRST days? Yeah, I think so. I think controls are just not as good. Cranes work good, but just the controls are everywhere, man. Just everywhere. Probably the Bandit. Honestly, it's a good question, but I just don't want to get out like what is it, like 60 vehicles? Something like those sorts. There's probably 60, maybe 50 to 60 vehicles that have a low saddle. Maybe more. I mean, we have like 100 vehicles in the game right now, right? Which is crazy. It's crazy to think. Like I think like since, when was it? Is it season 12 or 13? It might be season 12 or maybe even earlier. We've had more DLC vehicles than actual like OG vehicles in that game. Which is bonkers. Bonkers. Kenworth, the Boar, P12. I think P16 might be up there too still. Around like top 5, I think still. I think JJ did a video about the highest sitting saddles recently. I thought the elephant was pretty high. Oh man, I don't like where I have these logs kind of set. I actually might like try to go up here and hit the brakes real quick. Get some speed, hit the brakes, and then yeah. See if they come forward. Okay. Let's go like this. I'm gonna smack the brakes there. We're gonna navigate through here. This way, this way, this way. And I think I can either go over or, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Highest low saddles is the Royal BM17, Azov, Adam, okay. Bandit, Dairy Longhorn. The 5319, nice, dude. 6455B and 612. Wow. Slide forward. They didn't slide forward. Okay, never mind then. You just started watching Ice Road Truckers? It's a pretty decent show. You know, I watch it. Sometimes I'll watch it at work, actually. Yeah, I can just go right through this, man. I think... Actually, hold on a second. Needs to be like this. There we go. Yeah. But I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with this whole thing. I wonder if I can just cruise through like that. Oh no, we're actually going this way. So. Oh no, wait. You know, we will go this way. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Take a little different road here. You lost all your progress at the ridge? No. I don't know if anything falls through the ice in this show. Wait, SD, which vehicle are you talking about? Sorry, I'm kind of trying to catch up with chat. I've been like head down right now trying to look at this crossing. Okay, cool, we're by the crossing already. Nice. All right, let's cook. Honestly, losing progress is terrible. It really is. Been there, done that. It's a terrible thing. I feel, honestly, man, I feel for people that lose progress. That's such a terrible thing to happen, dude. That's true, yes, it would catch. Yeah, that's true. Because the higher you elevate in the front, the lower you, or the lower the cross member in the back goes. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you would just catch. And like the thing is, like, I don't know if you guys have had that cross member on the back catch on things, but it does happen. Like it's not something that just doesn't happen. It definitely does. Where am I at here? I can go through this, I'm pretty sure. I kind of want to go around it. Yeah, I kind of want to go around it. I don't really want to go through it. NGL, NGL. Ugh. Can I make it? Yes. Threading the needle. Get off of me, tree. Yeah, I don't think high placement on low saddle matters too much too. The only thing that would matter is your collision like up front on those like boxes, but the thing is like usually you can just pull through those. Like if you even here's an example of like a low sitting saddle was like a CT680 or a CT681. Pretty low sitting. And they still pull through that stuff. Like their aft end is pretty compressed. And they still do really well with a low saddle, so some of them are not really useful. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I love how these logs just do not move. Like they are steadfast in where they're sitting. I love it. I think so too. I think they are kind of weighty in this game. They feel like it. I don't know, everything kind of feels like it, right? Okay, so I thought the hardcore like 1-star challenge was going to be a little bit harder than this. I mean, it's definitely a little bit more challenging, but I could say it's not too bad. It's not like crushing. Good morning, Jura. Welcome in. This truck is a boss, dude. I almost want to say this performs almost as good as the 255. It's been really great. Oh, the gooseneck trailer. The only thing with the gooseneck trailer is this. Here's the problem with the gooseneck trailer is same principle the SD1 just talked about. Yeah, you'll get those like basically those low like skirts hanging that are on the side. You'll get those off the ground. Then again, you'll rub the back part of that trailer, which is like a ramp, right? And you can see that like after you drag that through the mud a little bit, you'll see where that collision happens. It's almost like raking the ground behind you. So deluge would be interesting if you just get all RWD trucks. That probably will happen, Corham. It probably will happen. I did a whole stream I should have posted this on the interwebs. Is I did a whole stream where I took trucks and I just pulled the Cat 770G trailer in season 12, and the results were shocking, actually. No worries, Richard. No worries, man. Yeah, Dustin, I have, yes. It is a, yeah, I have done that. I have done stuff like that, yes. But the good thing about, whoa, they're like almost out of the truck. Oh no. I'm almost there though. I think what's great, the good thing about, wow, that is like a sad thing to hear, what you're talking about. There's something that's actually good about this, right? And the good thing is that you have sorrow over the sin that remains in your life. I would be more worried if you didn't, if you just continued to do the things that offend God with no thought about it. And that's why, like, I mean, you have to live a life of repentance, right? Like, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall. It says in Proverbs, the righteous man falls 7 times and yet rises again, right? I mean, you're gonna fail. That's just part of life. I think the better question is, are you going to allow guilt? Basically, you're gonna allow the devil to keep you down and keep you away from. It's like this, man. Here's the best way to like envision who God is. Okay, so like everyone here has a father, right? Whether you know them or not, right? Okay, so like for those who have had a dad, right, in their lives, I'm gonna tell you like a little story about my dad. I've told the story before. So, I had like pretty crappy cars all grown up. Like just, you know, my dad made $18,000 a year, had 5 boys. Okay, it was pretty tough living. I slept in the same bedroom with like 3 of them, and I had a car that my dad was taking to work, and it was a little stick shift car. It cost like $2,000. We bought it because a trucking company like hit my other car and they paid for it, and they Kelly Blue booked it, and somehow I don't know how it was worth $2,000, but they gave us $2,000 for it. Well, I took that payment and went and bought, you know, a small car that was basically the same, right? $2,000. So I was driving home from just hanging out with friends on like a school night after I went to like practice or whatever. That log, bro, keeps falling out. And it was snowing really bad, okay? And I was driving home, and there's like a lake near my house, right? And I was driving down near the lake on this road that like basically drives alongside of the lake. And this truck was coming down the street, and no joke, it's snowing super hard. Like there's already about 3 inches on the pavement, okay? So imagine a little 4-cylinder car, me, that guy, driving home, and he basically is in the center of the road. So it was either I go into the ditch or I hit him head on. So I chose to go into the ditch. So lo and behold, it was the time where like cell phones weren't a thing. So like I literally was like stuck on the side of the road, okay? So stuck on the side of the road. Thank the Lord that my brother's girlfriend was actually driving to my house to visit him. She had a cell phone. Like I didn't, like I wasn't I was poor. Like we didn't have cell phones. So like I think before that I was like reaching in the back of my car to grab like see if there was like a blanket or anything, because I thought to myself, I was like, I'm staying out here for the rest of the night. Like no one is coming to get me. Like no one's coming to get me. It's just me. So like I'm gonna freeze. Like I don't know if I'm gonna freeze or what, because like I didn't have a bunch of like stuff. So like she pulls up and she notices it was my car in the ditch. She stops on the side of the road and like calls my dad. So I call my dad, and this is like I'm gonna get back to what I mean by this. It's when you do things wrong. God is a father that you should say, I messed up. I need to go tell my dad. Not the father who is, I messed up. I need to not tell my dad. Do you know what I'm saying? So like in this scenario, like even though my dad like had to like basically miss work to get my car out of a ditch, like he wasn't angry at me. He was glad that I called him. So like that's kind of like the life that, like growing up, that's how I was with my dad. If I did something wrong, I went and told him, or I tried to, or I would be very honest with him. So like when you do something wrong, like God already knows you did it. Like you can't hide anything. He knows the very number of the hairs on your head. Like you can't hide anything from him. So like just basically if you did something wrong, just come to him and say, hey, I did this wrong. Like I forgive me. And that's kind of like how, so I grew up with a very good dad. I'll say that, because like if he wasn't in my life, yeah, I probably would have been dead, or the needle in my arm or something of those sorts. Cue the music. Sounds like a friend that you have. Yeah, you have to bust your butt to get anything, yeah. So, I mean, I wasn't given anything. Like, I honestly, man, I'm gonna be real. Like, I kind of had like a victim mindset in my early days, like right after high school. Cause like, I was so upset that like, cause like, I'm gonna be real, man, like the school I went to, like their parents, like they had it pretty good, like financially, like kids are driving nice cars. Like I drove a crappy car. Like I slept in the same room with 3 other brothers, like out of 5, like, and I just had like this victim mindset, man. And then like, it wasn't until I snapped out of him, like, yo, no one's coming to save you. Like you literally are, man. Go, like, be accountable, extremely accountable for your own life. Oh no, I just did that. That's not good. That's not good. I just detached the trailer. Okay, cool. Like also, like I came to a point where I'm like, I have to be extremely truthful to myself. Like, and yeah, I'm not doing the right things. I'm offending God. But I'd rather offend everyone on this platform and everyone I come into contact with than offend Christ. But the thing is, like, do I do that? Probably not. I probably offend God more than I offend anybody else. You had a very bad dad? I'm sorry about that, man. But I can tell you this. You have a heavenly Father who loves you more than you can even fathom. You can't even understand it. That's how, like, God's ways are so much higher than ours. Like, I even read, man, I don't want to get too much into the weeds here, but like, when it talks about like Roman crucifixion and like what that entailed, they showed like an actual, like, physiological, like what actually all went through that whole thing when Christ went to the cross. Cause like it's documented he did go, right? He has actually more accounts than Tiberius Caesar, who was the ruler of that day. So if you believe Tiberius Caesar was a man and lived, I think there's even like philosophers who have less accounts of Christ, right? Did I check out Horizon Dawn yet? No, I haven't. I haven't. I haven't yet. No, I will. I promise I will. Oh man, your dad left when he was 3. You know, here's the thing, man. So my dad had 8 kids. Okay, when he was younger, he actually the Shroud of Turin. Yeah, I did see that. Oh man, that's so crazy. If you look into that whole thing, that's an awesome thing to look into. Um, so my dad had 3 kids before he met my mother, and then they got married and they had kids. Okay, so my dad was married in his early 20s to like his high school sweetheart, essentially. Well, my dad owned a bar back in like the 70s, and the bar was only open 3 days a week. And I think after taxes, my dad cleared like 100 over 100,000. So like, imagine this is in the 70s. Okay, that's a lot of money. So he would have bands come 3 nights a week, stuff like that. It was popping. Okay, so you can imagine all the things that came through that bar. Okay, you could probably imagine what he fell into. So fell into infidelity, right? So then he lost his marriage, um, and the 3 kids that you know um, that he had, they were by his own doing. He kind of got taken away from them, right? Just because of what he did. And a couple years later, he got saved. He met my mother. They got married, had 5 boys. Okay, but like the dad that they remember versus like the dad that I remember, because he passed away of cancer. I think the year before I went to the military, he passed away. So, like the dad I had versus theirs is a vastly different person. Like it's crazy when you hear them talk about him, and the way like my brothers talk about him is totally different. Like the reverence that we had for like, what he brought us into or what he gave us, basically like showing us who Christ was. That was essentially it. He just pointed us to who our savior was. Um it was worth everything more than any money could buy. And I was so jealous of everyone around me because they all had money. But yeah, the gift my dad gave me was amazing. So that is that's my story for the day. You'll ask the every stream now. Hey, that's okay. It's okay. But let me see here. What do I have going on right now? Let me check Discord real quick. I want to see what's up with this stuff. Oil and dirt. Look at that. The slider. The slider is on its way. Oh my goodness, man. April 10th, not 15th. I bet Zing is really happy about that. The Chosen? Yeah, I have. Yeah. I'm actually waiting for the new season to come out. I think season 5 is going to come out soon. I've been watching this new series called The House of David. Um how do I say this? It's tough to look at. It's like this, man. It's like if anybody's like a Tolkien fan, so like people who have read like Lord of the Rings or like The Hobbit, okay? Like, and then you go watch the movie after you've read it, you have a lot of like nitpicking, right? Because like it's not that. So like same thing with like The Chosen and also like The House of David. Um yeah, but I see what they've done. They're just trying to make like cinematics for like to fill in the gaps of like what has happened. But like I don't know. I still think it's good though. I've definitely watched. I enjoy them. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the new Chosen season 5. I think. Yeah, I'm super interested. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to I'm switching gears. I'm gonna play some World of Warships today, I think. So, to not have a stream episode have 2 different video games on them, I'm going to actually end the YouTube stream. So you guys watching on YouTube, if you guys want to come watch the stream on Twitch, it is free to watch. I'm going to be playing some World of Warships. I don't know if ranked combat is up. I might play that. We'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do over there, but I'm gonna play some of that. I played WoW yesterday, so you guys like to come over and continue watching the stream and just hang out. We're gonna go play some World of Warships. But if not, this is where the episode ends, and we will also be back tomorrow with the. I don't know if I'm gonna play MudRunner or not. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But it'll be Friday. It'll be a good day. But thank you all on YouTube for stopping out. It's been great having these awesome chats. It's been a while since I've had some deep chats with you guys. So it's always nice to have some meaningful conversation. So you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. God bless and stay upright. And anybody who wants to stay on Twitch, I'm going to switch games right now. So, all right, guys, see you later.